previously on Ballz.
Hey Vern, how's it? Ballz Radio, how you going, bud?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm alright, thanks. So we know some of the guys went surfing today. What have you done with the latest day off?
I was intending to go to the golf course this morning, but when I looked up my window and the wind was pumping, I just thought, I have a little lie in today.
Lovely.
Well, you've ended.
Although, but I thought you guys from the Cape love playing in those conditions.
Yeah, we normally do, but not when it's pumping at about 50 k's an hour.
Yeah. That's when the golf course phones people from Joburg and said don't even bother coming, just stay home. Well, listen, congratulations on another clinical and a heck of a great performance, once again from a team point of view. And I think the indications are, first of all, you play against a side, they get 2 tons, plus they get a guy who gets a 10 for in a game. They still lose the game. You've picked up 9 wickets, and there's somebody else that gets man of the match. So you can kind of see that from a team performance point of view, the Proteas are still right up there.
Yeah, I think, certainly, it shows you that, if the rest of the team doesn't come to the party. It doesn't really matter, if you have 3 guys performing. And I think, that's something that obviously stands out for us, obviously as a team, we've got a couple of guys who contributed, obviously in this game. And, that's why we obviously came up top.
Now, when you guys, after the first innings deficit of 12 runs, this is obviously a much more competitive Pakistan team and obviously one of the more competitive tests that we've played in a while here in terms of opposition. When you guys walked off 12 runs behind the Pakistan first innings score, had you guys sort of set a target going, we've got to keep it under this because with the likes of Ajmal, who did so well in the first innings, going to be a much bigger threat in the second innings. Did you sort of speak about a total that you want to keep it under?
Yeah, I think, when we were 112 or 5, we obviously, with our backs against the wall. And I think, the feeling that came out, we tried to get, into about 50 runs, within their score. And then, obviously tried to restrict them under 300. As 40 innings at the end of the score, it's quite difficult. And obviously there's the likes of Ajmal, which is turning it. And, I think, to get, obviously, the 12 runs, within their score, it's obviously a great effort. And I think, hats off to Robbie, Robbie, the way he batted out there, he played obviously superbly. And
the second time he did it, because I think we were in a similar situation against Australia in that last, was the last test, if I'm not mistaken, and that's where he came in and helped get us into a position where we could actually eventually win that test.
Yeah, I think, that's something that, the Thailand pride themselves on, when the team is in a bit of trouble, so we like to step up and obviously take it, obviously to the opposition. And, I think, it's happened against Aussie, it's happened against England, and it's happened now. So hopefully, the batters will come to the party up in Centurion again.
Well, another 9 sticks. You're running at an average of about 16 or whatever at the moment. You're getting close to, I think, being one of the fastest to get to 100 wickets in Test cricket. But it's just been an unbelievable run for you. And I think every time we've spoken to you, it just carries on and carries on. And you're just doing the same thing. There's when you work on bowling in the nets or bowling and you have a little bit of a net out in the middle, just carry on doing exactly as you were doing from day one. Is that as simple as it is?
Yeah, look, after a very, simple game plan, I'm not going to complicate things, and, the way I go about my things is obviously preparing, obviously, as to the footage that we've got on players. And, I haven't really hit my steps, obviously, with, the previous test because I've just got back from an injury. And, but this test, it came out sweetly again. And, hopefully, it's building up towards obviously great things, for the next test to come.
Absolutely. Well, the series takes a lot of pressure off you guys. Series done and dusted. Obviously sad not to have Morne there. But the nice thing is that you can call on guys like Rory, Kleinfeld, who've been there, done that, and also had success with the side, and that's a nice thing about our depth at the moment as well.
Yeah, I think Rory's been doing very well for us, and so he's been doing all domestically as well, and I think he's taken some confidence out of the Australian tour, and hopefully when you do get a chance next week, you'll obviously step up and deliver again. So I'm very chuffed for him.
All right. Having seen that 7'1" giant Mohammed Irfan playing in this test. On a Cape Town track, where you probably would have got a lot more help out of the Wanderers track. Was it still a massive surprise why they never played him in the first test? Obviously, the Supersport Park ground will suit him again, so he'll be back there again in their side. What was he like as a bowler being out there in the middle and watching him?
Yeah, he's a big boy, eh? It's not always so pleasant facing him. It feels like he's bowling his ball on a trampoline, bouncing past his ears all the time. But yeah, I think, he's something, obviously, we have to obviously take into account. And obviously, in Centurion, we can all be obviously a bit quicker than the Cape Town ones. So yeah, he will be a bit more handy up there for them. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure the guys looking forward to the challenge there.
Absolutely. Well, listen, as we always say, long may it continue, and it is. Just keep it up, making us very, very proud there. Congrats on your performance in Cape Town. It's great to have you back in the fray, and good luck for the next test in Super Sport Park. Thanks for talking to us this afternoon.
Thanks, Vern.
Cheers, Vern.
Thanks a lot. You're welcome.
Cheers, bud. Bye-bye. Here we go, Vernon Philander joining us on our Skype phone.
This is Ballz Visual Radio. Darren, Simon, Kate and John. Weekdays from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central African Time. Ballz.co.za